Hello friends, welcome to another update video. This is going to be a long one because I'm including guides for every scavenger hunt. So if you're looking for all of the cats, all of the butterflies, all the fish, all the stellar tiers in both the wasteland and the desert, I'm going to have guides for all that. Everything's timestamped, so please feel free to jump around to, what you're looking for specifically. First though, we're going to talk about the updates themselves and kind of go over the patch notes. On November 19th, we got patch 1.009, which was just under 4 gigs, and the biggest addition was, of course, photo mode. So along with photo mode, you got the normal photo mode and selfie camera. To get the selfie camera, you have to go into Xion and go to the bulletin board to start a quest. And then through those quests, you can get a total of 4 new outfits. So there's scavenger hunts in Xion, the Wasteland, and the desert, and again, all the guides are going to be in this video, timestamped. Check the description or use YouTube chapters. Okay, next we got the Symbol of Legacy earrings. Without spoiling anything, these earrings let you change your appearance when you go into a special mode. And then we also got lip sync support for 6 languages: French, both Spanishes, Italian, German, and Portuguese, so that's pretty cool. The camp music is now a list. So now when you access music at the camps, it's just a list, which makes it easier to know what song you're listening to and look it up via the official soundtrack releases. We also have a new ponytail length option. So here, under ponytail length, you can choose between short ponytail, long ponytail, and no ponytail. So now you can either go long ponytail, short ponytail, or no ponytail in case you're using a short cut like one of these, or this one, for example. You might want to turn the ponytail off. By the way, if you're using 2B's hair or A2's hair, you don't need to adjust your ponytail length under settings. It'll just always look the same way. So it's impossible to put a ponytail on 2B's hair, for example. You can't even change the color, which makes sense because I guess Yoko Taro probably didn't want their characters misrepresented at all. So if someone chooses the A2 or 2B haircut, you can recognize the character. The very last patch note says projectile auto-aim correction and bullet magnet functions have been applied to insta-kills, which I don't really understand what that means. I figure that there's some kind of extra auto-aim help when you're doing the insta-kills in later bosses, but I haven't noticed anything. So it might be a very subtle change. Let me know if you have figured out what that means exactly. Shift Up also states that they fixed some bugs, the most notable of which from a speedrunning perspective is that aerial blow is not the same. It does feel the same in combat, but they adjusted the properties of it somehow where now you can no longer chain, long sequences of aerial blows to climb infinitely into the sky. And so there are some skips that you can no longer do. The most notable of which are the monorail skip and the Juggernaut skip. You can't do those anymore. There's some other ones like the sewer out of bounds before Gigas. However, that one, there's alternatives you can do that don't require aerial blow. But yeah, you can no longer wall climb with aerial blow to gain infinite height. Although you can still see that aerial blow still gives you the same kind of height. It gives you a little jump, but now it doesn't really collide with environments in the same way. So yeah, that has been patched out. There's no wall climbing in the game as of patch 1.009.001. Then, as of November 25th, they actually patched in a hotfix. So patch 1.009.002 basically fixed some progression issues that people were experiencing. Basically soft locks. After completing all tests and going back to Xion, sometimes you would run into hiccups, or after Abyss, there was a workaround where you could go behind the safe house and talk to Adam to progress the game that way, and Shift Up actually advised against doing that, but either way, now everything's been fixed, so you shouldn't run into soft locks anymore, which is great. So 1.009.002, just a mini little update, pretty much fixing only the soft locks as well as little things. Shift Up also says that they fixed an issue with the film grain being forced onto your photos in Xion specifically. And I personally ran into an issue where my DLC costumes would disappear and I'd have to reboot the game to get them to reappear. So any little crashes with photo mode have also been corrected. Funnily enough, if you were watching my first stream of photo mode, when I first picked up the selfie camera, I made a short about it too. My game crashed instantly. And so now that should also be fixed. So there's more stability with photo mode. So all good stuff. So that is your quick recap of all the patch notes. Also, the DLC came out on the 20th of November, and included for $10 you get a bunch of cosmetics as well as some new songs at the camps, and when you're wearing the outfits you get different music in the Wasteland and in the desert as well. So it's pretty cool. I recommend it if you're a fan of NieR Automata at all. If you played the game, you would enjoy this DLC. The rest of the video is going to be stream highlights where I go much more in depth with all the patch changes, checking out the costumes, how to get them, playing with the DLC, all that. And so everything is timestamped below. Make sure you check out the YouTube chapters to, go to the relevant parts in case you need the guides specifically for example, the cats, or if maybe you're just looking for the fish, or if you still got like 1 or 2 butterflies left, or if you're doing the stellar tiers, if you just got the DLC, everything is timestamped. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I'll see you around. Enjoy. Oh yeah, so earlier I was messing with photo mode. I posted some in my community post, but I was just like, I was having so much fun with Belial and just checking out this stuff. Like, it's so, you can pause, you can open photo mode, which if you don't know, you open photo mode with R1 and left on the D-pad, and so it's like a hotkey. You can open it, whenever. So you can open it in the middle of animations, like in the middle of a retribution, in the middle of doing a reflection or a counter. You could do counter 1, fly through someone, and then open photo mode, and the effects, like the particle effects, will still be there. Oh my goodness, you can also change the FOV, so you can change your field of view and like zoom out a bunch. It's so cool. Look at how cool his sword looks. If you turn down, by the way, we're gonna get into it in a sec, but if you turn down the motion blur intensity, you can see, like, look at how clear Belial's sword is. Looks awesome. Let's actually just start playing the game. Oh my goodness, I'm too excited. Wait, can I turn this down all the way and turn on like one light? Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look at how you can get such cinematic shots. You can get such cinematic stuff going on. Look at how cool that is. You can even see the teeth. Look at, you can see the teeth. Those are really high quality shadows. The teeth on Taki's sword, you can see them on... Are you serious? Dude, look at the inside of Barnacle's shield. This is... I would have never noticed this kind of detail. Here we go. So, Photography Club is the name of the quest. A camera is a device that immortalizes moments into everlasting images. These images are known as photos. They hold a much deeper significance than mere visuals, encapsulating the essence of people and landscapes. I have a camera awaiting its rightful owner. Do you want it? Accept the request and view the photos sent to your databank. Take a photo at the same spot and then I'll give you ownership of the camera. So of course we're gonna accept. Let's start tracking this thing. Special reward camera. So we got the camera. And now we can go do our scavenger hunt. So our first photo is here in the Central Plaza area. I'm gonna hold down on the D-pad and select my new selfie camera that we just got. And then you can just use it. Like using an item. And then your game crashes. I'm glad I touched the phone because that means I got an autosave. Let's try that again. Did that happen for anyone else? Did your game just crash as soon as you use the camera? Okay, let's go here. Alright, take 2. So we're going to select our camera and then press down on the D-pad and hopefully our game doesn't crash. Oh, cool. Alright, now we're good. And so as long as you've got the objective image in frame, it kind of automatically loads it in. This is cool that you can turn head. Oh, wow. And also move the character. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm playing GTA 5. Okay, so we just turned in our first quest, which gave us 4 seconds everyday wear. And now, so we have 2 quests. Not only do we have like butterflies, but we also have this one. It says, announcement from Lucid Dream, Xion's premier photography club. We're hosting the ultimate photography event for our new members. Cats have been spotted all around Xion, and your task is to take photos of them. Do cats actually live in this cold city? Question mark. Check your databank after accepting the request. A special reward awaits the one who sends us the photographs of all the cats. Note, camera owners automatically become members of Lucid Dream. Okay. Alright, so now we have 2 quests to do here. In fact, let's do this one first then. We have to find 4 cats. Under photo challenge? Oh, wow. Oh, there's a lot of them. Whoa, there's a lot of these. There's 10 per quest. Oh, that's what I saw. I had seen this. I noticed this during the cutscene, and I was like, what is that new art? I was thinking it was like Amy from Sonic. Because I saw the pink, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, I had never seen that before, but actually, that's because it wasn't in the game before, so it is, that's what it is. We're looking for art like this. Okay, and there's hints. Alright, so this is cool. We can do this. We just went down some stairs. This is leading to... This connects to the Great Desert, but we don't have access to it right now, but I can still go into my selfie mode. And there's our first cat. Bam. Alright, you don't actually have to take a picture of it. Just have your selfie camera out and have the cat in frame, and that's enough. Okay, next. I know that there's at least one over here in this area. By a stack of tires. I think it's those stacks of tires. Here we go. Here's our cat, number 2. This one is just out here. In the open area by the presence chamber. So it's next to where you took your first picture. But down here, this is the last gulp bar. Down here is another one. Oh, let's move Eve. There we go. So using R2 and the left stick, you can move Eve around. Okay, that's cat number 3. Here we go, here we go. We found another cat. So this one is near Kaya. So right at the top of the stairs by Kaya, over here we have another kitty. Say cheese. So here is our next cat, next to this fence. And this is on the way to Roxanne. So on the way to Roxanne, like right up here is Roxanne's shop. The cat was over there. So that's another one, done. Also by Roxanne, we have this little corridor here. And up top, if you look up, we have another kitty. Here we go. Bam, that's another cat done. That's a cute cat. I like how they have different adjectives. I know there's 2 outside. Let me do the outside ones real fast. So here's the entrance to Xion. Right on the bridge, you can see it from here. You can see it down there. There you go. So right there in that little spot down at the bottom of these rocks. You just have to go down some ropes, but... Okay, that's a pretty easy one. Sometimes my photo mode, my selfie camera doesn't open up, so I have to like reselect it. And that is Graceful Cat. I can actually see the cat from right here. So as you're approaching the tetrapod, just go right. And right here is your cat. And that is a dreaming cat. Aha. Oh, it's right here. Alright, so this is right in front of the entrance. So the Wasteland is over there. Xion's over here. And this is our cat. But it's actually going very fast. So the last one actually is by some stairs. It's a wide set of stairs. I think it's actually these. Yeah, here we go. Up here, there's the cult dude. This guy, you might remember him. Oh, he's not here right now. Alright, well, this library area, at the bottom of the stairs, is our next cat. And actually, this is our 10th and final cat in Xion. That's Pure Cat. Okay, so that's all 10. Let's go and get our thing. So we got Neuralink skin. So that's 2 costumes now. Like butterflies. So this is announcements from Lucid Dream, Xion's premier photography club. We're hosting a photography event for our new members. Butterflies have been spotted in the wasteland, and your task is to take photos of them. How do you find butterflies in the vast wasteland? Check your databank after accepting the request. A special reward awaits the one who sends us the photographs of all the butterflies. Note, camera owners automatically become members of our club. Okay, cool. So I will accept the quest. And now let's go to the Wasteland. Let me start by taking a look at these hints. Alright, now to find these butterflies, the Wasteland is way bigger than Xion. They really just warm you up like, okay, here. You know Xion, right? You've been around Xion. And then it's like, hey, do you remember all these locations in the Wasteland? I hope you do. So there is this is the landmark that will help us find the butterflies. When you enter the Wasteland and go left, near this red globe landmark, where around the back, just look for these bright yellow tubes around some rubble. There's 2 of them. So first you'll spot this one. There's also some red shipping containers, but first you're gonna spot this one. This guy here, and then you know it's behind it. Okay, here we go. Let's get our selfie. There's our first butterfly. Alright, next. Precious butterfly. Wait, I can show it on the map. Hold on, I'm a fool. So the next butterfly is right here next to this waypoint. On the right side of the Wasteland map. Once you're here, you're gonna go up towards the yellow paint. And just head around. And you're gonna find it on the side of this building. Bam. Next butterfly. Graceful butterfly. The next butterfly is up here on the way towards Digger's spot. So towards the scrapyard, in front of this big DG billboard, it's on the backside of it. And you might not notice it, like, cause look, it's pretty hidden. You wouldn't even, it's not on the face of it. You have to look in between. So it's inside. And now let's take our selfie. Mysterious butterfly, very mysterious. Okay, so the next butterfly is over here in this water area. In the bottom right corner of the map. And it is right here. Which butterfly is this? What adjective do they give it? Ah, dreaming butterfly, of course. Okay, so the next butterfly is next to the solar tower. There's a big white billboard in the area, and it's just behind it. There you go. Bam, and there is your flamboyant butterfly. And right next to that other butterfly is the butterfly inside the solar tower. So here on the first level next to this computer terminal, we've got another butterfly. And there you go. This is the rare butterfly. Alright, so after you leave the solar tower, head down a bit to the ships. There's 2 ship pieces. We're going towards the upper half of the ship. Once you get inside the ship, it's going to be on your left, up here. And that is your next butterfly. I recommend going up on top of these containers to take a picture, a little bit easier. Also, my drone is freaking out because there's a can nearby. That is the vibrant butterfly. When you're on your way to Altesse Lavoir in a normal playthrough, you would do some wall running over here and then reach the scrap plains. The area in front of us is where you would find Kashim's hair supplies to change Eve's hair, and you would also find Kaya's bike there. But don't go this way. Instead, go back a little bit and make this left. And then in here, you can do some extra wall running, which will take you to the sign in the preview image. The image that's supposed to be like a hint. And then just run down over here and turn around, and there is your butterfly. And that is your joyful butterfly. Alright, so the next butterfly is near this waypoint, inside of the Brute boss arena. Halfway down, not quite all the way down, like there's the boss arena at the very bottom, but like around here in the middle, there's this fence, and next to it is the butterfly. So, you know, you gotta drop down a little bit, like just past the first 2 ropes pretty much. And that is your pure butterfly. So we're heading back towards Digger. Okay, and this butterfly is located up here in this corner of the map. You might remember doing a shooting minigame over here. But if you go into the very back of this little corner, down here is your butterfly. And that is the cute butterfly. Turn that in, That's Dunzo. Oh, you got a denim outfit? Oh, cool. I'll check that out. Let's listen to some Japanese dialogue.
あら、天使ちゃん。会えて嬉しいわ。あなた、見たところ善人には見えない。さすが、勘がいいじゃない。人からはよく蛇みたいな女って言われる。私はロクサーヌ。この町の情報屋といったところね。情報屋？ええ。役立つ情報とかゴシップ、脅迫材料、人の弱み、何でも取り扱ってる。天使ちゃんのこと気に入ったわ。すっかり虜になっちゃった。
Oh, here we go. Announcements from Lucid Dream, Xion's premier photography club. We're receiving an overwhelming number of membership requests, all thanks to your passionate participation. To show our gratitude, we're hosting another event to beat the heat. You'll be photographing fish. Oh, fish. Swimming in the Great Desert. Oh. Fish in a sandy desert? Question mark. Well, surprise, surprise, the desert was once a vast sea before the final war. Accept the request and check your databank. Remember, a special reward awaits the one who sends us photographs of all the fish. So let's accept this. Here's our last scavenger hunt. Alright, so that's good to know. As soon as you get out of Matrix, bam, it's unlocked. Alright, we're going to databank, photo challenge. Here we go. 10 more things to get. Alright, so this fish is located right here on the map. And you're going to want to climb up this structure. And right around here is a wall with the fish. There you can see this thing in the background of the hint image. And it's also, there's the solar tower for some reference. But yeah, here it is on the map. It's just Nemo with glasses. Well, it's a clownfish. It's not necessarily Nemo. That is Precious Fish. Okay, here at the base of the oasis next to Clyde, you've got a computer terminal and this little structure here. The fish is right next to all that. So that is your vibrant fish. Okay, the next fishy is over here in front of this camp for the hypertube at the very entrance to the hypertube. And it is on the right-hand side when you're facing it. So just run along this way and you will find your fish over here. So you can take your selfie. And that is your cute fish. I kind of feel like going through the hypertube just for fun though. No, there's no time. Well, there's a little time. We can always make time for hypertube. Okay, the next fish is over here in front of the Opera House area. And it's near this parking lot where it says motel and it also says caliente, which is hot in Spanish. So right over here in the corner, next to this corpse, we have a fishy. And that is your dreaming fish. Okay, so right next to the North of Buried Ruins camp, there is a red car, and this is the red car from the preview image. And as you can see, here is the fence, and there's the goldfish, so we can... Sorry, it's a clownfish. I didn't mean to say goldfish. We can go around and get a better shot. Just be careful with these explosives. And then you can get your selfie. There we go. And this is your mysterious fish. This is the location of the next fish. It is in front of this caliente sign. And we also have this arrow, this neon arrow, as another landmark that you could use. As well as these two stop signs and this thing. So in front of the caliente sign, we can see that there is a rope. You're going to want to take the rope. There will be an enemy. Just land carefully in front of it and backstab it, as long as you have ambush researched. And then, oh my goodness, can we get the rope? Can we hit the rope? Yes. And then it is right here. Just be careful again with these explosives. I'm just gonna shoot them out for safety. And this is your pure fish. I really would love to do community scavenger hunts. That would be awesome. In fact, I'm thinking for our next giveaway, because we've done 2 giveaways so far in the Discord. The 3rd giveaway, I'm thinking we're definitely going to do some kind of scavenger hunt like this, but maybe maybe let it breathe for a while, because since this scavenger hunt just came out, you know, don't want to tire people out, so... That was an awesome dodge. Just built into doing Onslaught 3. Okay, so the next fish is south of the oasis, and it is in front of this broken bridge. Right here. You can see that there's a yellow block. We're going to need to push this around to get up to that structure, and that is where our fishy is. Moments like this, I really wish I could just kick. I just want to kick this crate over, kind of like Kratos does in God of War 1, 2, 3, you know? Oh my gosh, you bastard. And then once you push the yellow block to this wall, well, we have some handholds here that you can grab along and climb up, so... And here is Fishy, next to this Omnibolt chest. Or Advanced Polymer chest. Luckily, even if you open the chest, it doesn't... You can still get the photo, it's all good. That is rare fish. What did you say to me? Alright, anyway. Dude, New Game Plus, you're so strong, it's so cool. So here in the bottom left corner of the map, we have a platform that goes up and down. So from here, I guess the room is down here, which, man, unless you remember this area, that's a tough one to remember, honestly. Here we go, we found the room. And that is your flamboyant fish. Just north of the Great Desert's outskirts camp, this is the arena where you fight Behemoth, and then behind the arena is the sunken ship. Here at the front of the ship, I think this is the front. So there's the arena, and here's the ship. And it is right here. And that is your graceful fish. For the last fish, you're going to want to go to the debris-filled entryway supply camp. So once you spawn here, go into this area, and then get to the very back. I'll show you what that looks like once we get there. Yeah, I think we're almost there. Okay, and then, so this is the background. Oh my gosh, that happens? Okay, so right here is our last fish. So congratulations, you finally got all the scavenger hunts done. And that is it. Bam, Pisces, done. So this gives us the war dress. Here are the new costumes. We have Neurolink. There is the flavor text if you want to read it. We also have war dress. There's the flavor text. We also have the 4 seconds black denim, which has the same kind of color scheme as photogenic, as you can see. And 4 seconds everyday wear. So those are your 4 new costumes. Okay, so we found Emil. Let's check out this cutscene. I think based on the trailer, we should get a cutscene. Okay, so we have Emil's shop. A strange three-wheeler who calls himself Emil has proposed a deal. Bring him stellar tears and he'll provide you with a range of items unavailable in this world. As proof of his proposal, the strange three-wheeler has shared the locations of the stellar tears he has already located. Checking your databank will help you track down these stellar tears. So we have a total of 9 plus, so we have 11. Oh cool, we have just A2's hair. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. Wow, I wonder how it animates. We have Eve. We actually have Eve with just long hair. This is awesome. This is also cool. 9S totally suits Lily's character. Okay, we got Pod 42. So we have A2's costume, unofficial ceremonial attire, Yorha uniform 1, and 2B's classic outfit. I'll probably be playing with this one a bunch. Alright, so here's our first stellar tier. This is the location on the map. Alright, so that's where we entered from. Cross the water, go up these stairs, and here is the first stellar tier, which is actually just a can. Nice animation, that was hype. Okay, so we're looking for soda for Emil. A strange three-wheeler has arrived in this world, traversing the wasteland and great desert in search of enigmatic items known as stellar tiers. Their true nature and origin remain shrouded in mystery. That is one. Okay, so here we go. This is the entrance to the cave. Here's the location on the map. And down here somewhere we should have another stellar tier. Oh, I can see it already. That is so cool. Okay, and then just after that cave, we have one in the solar tower area. So next to the solar tower, it should be on... Looks like it's on the right side based on the image. This is the location on the map. There you go. And we've now got our third stellar tier. So if you've ever gone to meet Digger, then you know his sign. And it is actually right in front of the sign, so pretty quick one. Here is our stellar tier right in front of the DG sign. Amazing. And here's the location on the map. There you go. The next stellar tier is near this big red globe. If you've been here when you were doing the scavenger hunts, you probably remember where this is. And it's near this sunset sign. So let's jump up here. And it's actually right in front of the sunset sign. And here's the location on the map. There you go. On to the next. Alright, the next stellar tier is next to this camp here in front of Digger's location. Right up here at the scrapyard entrance camp. And it's going to be on your right-hand side as soon as you enter. So we're going to climb up these boxes. And there you go. Amazing. Here is the location of the next stellar tier. It is in front of the shipwreck in this area. So if you have this camp at the solar tower entrance, just a bit south of that, and it is here at the nose of the ship. You can see it from here actually. And then we've just got one more to go. One more can. One more can. Nice. Alright, we've gotten 7 tiers at least since we ran across Emil. Let's buy some stuff. Number 1, we gotta get 2B's costume, obviously. I'll equip it right now. And then let's get her hair too. And then let's do... I actually really want these 2 costumes. I'll put on Adam's and I'll put on Lily's. That's so cool. That makes me so happy. And then I've got enough for one more costume, so I'll get A2. Is this A2? This is A2. But we need her hair, so we can't really... You don't really want to wear that. I don't want to wear that personally without A2's hair. By the way, my ponytail isn't... So, alright. So you know how they added the no ponytail option? Even though I have ponytail as short right now, I don't have it on no ponytail. This short hairstyle, you know, from 2B is... It doesn't have the ponytail. So they didn't... You know, they don't require you to switch, which is nice. No, that's really cool that we still have 2B's hair in angel form. Alright, here is where you're going to want to start. This one is just north of the Western Great Canyon camp. Up here is where the handholds start. So these yellow handholds will take you towards the last tier. Okay, then you're going to look for these red banners flowing in the wind. Just jump across them. And I don't think this is possible without double jump. Maybe it is, but it's probably much harder. However, you're probably doing this on New Game Plus anyway, so... And now once you're up here, we're gonna go around to... Actually, no, we're not going around. We're gonna climb these handholds. And then once we make it to the top of these handholds, we're basically there. Just go this way and drop down. And here it is. Yay, that's 8, or no, 10 out of 10. Anyway, that's all of them in the Wasteland. So we're 8 for 8. Let's go move on to the Great Desert. Look at Emil, Adam. That's awesome. And look at 9 Nest Lily. So cool. So if we check out the camp record player, we now have Voice of No Return. Oh, by the way, we have... Oh, this is really cool. So this is the desert music. Right? This is just the desert music, I'm pretty sure. I mean in NieR Automata. I know we're in the desert. So over in the Wasteland, we have the city music. In here, we've got desert music. Pretty cool. All right, let's get started with these stellar tiers. We've got another 7 to find. All right, so this one's pretty straightforward. It's near the Oasis. And it is right here. Oh, hold on. Instantly. Let's go. Oh no, she didn't grab it exactly. It's okay. Okay, this one's also pretty straightforward. It's next to the solar tower, and you can see the solar panels in the image, the preview image. So when you get here, it's on the right-hand side. Just on top of these containers. There you go. That's 2 out of 7. The next stellar tier is inside the Opera House, next to this waypoint. So if you've got this waypoint, you can just teleport straight here, or this camp is also pretty close by, the crumbling rooftop. Excuse me? Okay, that was rude. Can I just drop down or will I die? I think I'll die. But let's test it. Oh, no, you don't die. You can totally survive that. So the can is located right here in between the seats when you're facing the performance area. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is the start of the next tier. We're going to want to head up this ladder next to the neon sign. And then if you've done Abaddon Great Desert, if you fought that boss, then you probably remember going this way. This is where you have like a little mini puzzle with this bridge. And it's right on top of this blue crate. And that is the next stellar tier. Nice. For the next stellar tier, I'm starting from the Great Desert Outskirts camp. And we gotta go east for a bit, so kind of near the Behemoth boss arena as well. So it's this way. So there's the boss arena to my left. And there's Emil. Hello, Emil. He's just having fun. You know, I guess he just never runs out of gas. Must be nice not having to have that expense on its balance sheet at the end of the year, you know, as a shop. Okay, so right here is the statue in the preview image. There are kind of a few enemies. There's a good bit of enemies. You're going to want to either be careful or kill everything. Because if you're in combat, the game doesn't let you pick up the cans. So there's a tentacle. So I'll take this guy out. Alright, that's one. Here's the location on the map. And that is your next stellar tier. Okay, so the next stellar tier is right next to this phone. Down here. Or if you have this camp, here's the connection to Xion. If you have this camp, you could also go this way and then head west. Or rather, head east. From here, though, if you go to this phone, we're going to head east. Or west, sorry. Wait, never eat shredded wheat. Okay, there's my cardinal directions. We can see a petrified guardian standing on top of a sand dune right there. That's in the preview image. And down here is our can. You can also see the wall in the background, so that's like your other hint. So you got 2 hints, really. So you have the wall, and you have this petrified guardian. The last stellar tier is right next to the Northern Great Desert Camp, or you could also go to the Tetrapod, which is very close, right there. It's inside of this building. You just gotta climb up. You can use this box, and we gotta reach those handholds. So actually, I guess I have to go over here. So we do a little bit of Nathan Draking. Just a little bit, though. Bam. And that is all of the Stellar Tiers in the game. Oh, we also have a new song. Okay, let's go check this out. So, where'd this ladder come from? Alright, anyway, here is Emil's shop music. This is actually so cool. I'm gonna listen to this one. So this has been patched. Here's the first thing that has been patched. You can no longer get up this with aerial blow. So you used to be able to just like use aerial blow against this and, you know, eventually you would grab onto something. There'd be like an invisible platform that you grab, but now that's fixed. Which kind of sucks a little bit. Aerial blow still gives you height. If you look at it, Eve still goes up. So you still have the height boost, but you don't have, I guess, some of the collision. The collision might be slightly different. But yeah, here's the other skip. This is not out of bounds. This is just like a little skip. You jump through here, land here, and then drop down. And now, an older way to do this was you could use aerial blow to grab onto something here. But if this has been patched as well, because like aerial blow is different now, then we can't do it this way either. However, you can still get up. All you have to do is run, and then do... Make sure you're running, do one jump. You don't need double jump for this. This is a new game strategy. And then just do your aerial blow to get across. Or to get up. So that still works, which is nice. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there is your skip. This should still work, no problem. It does still work, okay. Excellent. Let's see if I can still use Onslaught to get over this. Okay, that still works. Nice. They didn't patch that. That would have been a weird thing to patch. Every time like, whenever I do it once, it feels like it's hard to get again. Because I guess it finishes loading in. You know what I mean? It finishes loading in the ceiling. So I'll try to do it cleaner this time. Wow, that was first try? That's actually crazy. So right here, I just want to be careful when I hop up. And start stepping forward just a tiny bit until the floor deloads. Or the ceiling deloads, rather. I only have 3 bullets. I guess I can't miss a single one. Alright, why do I have 3 bullets? I should have gotten some ammo. It's okay, though. Awesome. Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for tuning in. How's the NieR DLC? It's cool. No new missions. It's just cosmetics. However, there are 2 scavenger hunts tied to them, which is fun. But there's no, like, missions. Okay, there we go. Alright, so once this guy is in position, we can grab the rope, jump from the rope onto the banister, run from the banister onto this platform, and then we can do 2 jumps, drop down here, and we're at the boss. Let's test this classic out of bounds. Let's see if this still works. This one should still work. I don't think they fixed this at all. Because there's no aerial blows for this out of bounds, so it should be fine. Drop down here. Swim down a little bit, but not too much. Just like right about there. That's perfect. And then just swim towards the waterfall. Then we'll eventually deload. The water will kind of just deload and we'll spawn up past the keycard. Or like the key code section. So that still works normally. Okay, that hasn't changed at all. Nice. Okay. Taki skip is still working normally. Here, this is the light. This is the magical light. Perfect. It still works like normal. If you have never done this before, you have to jump to this corner of this big blanket. And then once you land up here, just double jump up. Jump to this platform. Do a nice running jump to this platform. And then around here, you're going to want to double jump. So roughly here. And then from there, once you approach this conveyor belt, that's when you want to do your double jump. Right here. Then we just go this way. And then we go down here. Keep running and then drop off. I don't do a jump here, I just drop off. And then you land in safety. So jump up here. Jump out into this one. Start walking off. And then you can do a double jump up. And then just after that last skip, we have another one. This time you need Taki mode. So up the stairs, onto this platform. And then we can jump across. And that is it. Didn't do it that cleanly, but you know, it works. Just a normal double jump. It's similar to doing like the Matrix 11 jumps. So the other skip is a little itty bitty skip where you kind of just jump over here and then jump up. And it spawns you up past the creepers. So right here after the second rope, just jump this way and you get sucked into the cutscene trigger.